Hi everyone, welcome back to another Karve with Chris. It is Sunday afternoon. I worked last night, which was Saturday. I was meant to finish at 12:15 and ended up doing overtime until 3 o'clock. And then back up at about 8 o'clock to the young blokes to soccer practice, football. About 8:40 I left. Came back and I've had pretty much an hour's sleep and then back into work again for another shift tonight. So the old bags are appearing for one shift back and I'm knackered already, so I'll get used to it. My legs hurting today as well because I've obviously not walked that far. I've got varicose veins in my legs, so they do ache if I don't keep active all the time on them. So a few days and they'll be back to normal. That's my next operation, so falling apart, I tell you. Right, why have I put cold water in here? I'm going to have a warm water shave again. I know that's a waste of water. So, as you already know from the title of the video, I'm using Elvado Lake of the Woods, Canadian artisan, John Carinci, or Charinci, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It could be Carinci, who knows. I'm trying to think outside the box of it. But the scent on this one is beautiful. Now, he did this before in the silver tins and it was nice, but it wasn't as nice. This is a much better scent strength. And using these pumps that Elvado use, you can't really go wrong. You just can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do with it today, instead of putting it straight onto the brush, which is what I've done before, I'm actually going to rub it all over my face. I find that works out better for me for cream. So 2 pumps of the cream. 1, 2, just like that. And then I'm just going to wet my face. Now, I'm finding something with this Karve razor which I never thought I would experience, or I would find a downside to it, is it's actually shaving too close every day because I'm not actually growing enough hair back to shave the follicle. I don't have a whole hell of a lot of growth on here, I've got to say. It's quite amazing. So here we go, let's just rub this on. So 2 little pumps of cream and you'll see how white my face goes just without even lathering it. So there we go. Now instead of washing that away in the water, I'm going to get my brush, which today is my Tony Forsyth custom brush for the channel, another cut above with Chris from TF Custom Shaving Brushes. It's got a 26mm tuxedo style knot. It is not as soft as a tuxedo, but it is nice. This is the Phantom Nebula colour, which is absolutely sensational. Absolutely beautiful brush. So I've just dipped the tips in the water, so all I'm going to do now is just sort of stroke the lather off my fingers and the brush as best I can, so there's not much left on there. Just dip the tips again and then here we go. Oh, flicked it straight in my eye. Now the scent on this, according to the notes, is silver fir needle. I have no idea what silver fir needle is, but if this is what it smells like, it smells damn good. It's a light, clean, refreshing scent. Now I know from experience with Elvado, I'm using it for probably the best part of a year now, maybe longer, that it's very, very slick cream. And for the best part, most creams are slick, but what I find with this one is it lathers up excellent as well. That's a pretty damn good lather, I cannot argue with that. And to be honest, because there's not much hair growth, I don't even need that much volume on it at all. I'm just really looking for slickness. Karve razor, wow, the same razor, yes, I know. It's pretty much going to feature every shave now, if I'm honest. C-plate, which is point, I don't know whether you can see on it, I'm not sure. 0.85 blade gap. It is starting to patina, just ever so slightly, slowly, because I dry it and wash it and clean it every single shave. It's going to take longer than people that don't clean the stuff or don't dry it down as well. And I'm using these blades. Gillette Super Stainless, the spoiler. Now this blade has got, this is now its 6th use. I am taking this blade to its limit to see how much I can get out of it. They are expensive blades, they are vintage blades, they will one day no longer exist. So I just want to see how many shaves I can get out of a blade, because I soon will have another 75 in the den, so I'll have pretty much 100 blades, 90 blades in the den. So I'd like to know how far I can take them and how often I want to be using them, because they are so good. So here we go with the grain. I am told that these blades can last upwards of 20 shaves comfortably. And in some cases even 30 shaves. But we shall see. If there's one thing you know about me on this channel, especially with blades, it's when it's done, it's done. And this is normally where I know it's done around my lips, and this is still as smooth as the first time I used it. That's my sort of crazy spot there, and over there where it grows all over the place. I'm trying a few different things just to try and see how smooth I can get without getting any redness on my neck, which is my main area of irritation, as it is with a lot of people. So, first pass down, and I can tell you right now, the residual slickness is just superb, absolutely superb. Now Elvado products are 90%, I believe. I'll just double check here now, I'm pretty sure it's 90% organic. Where are we? 100% essential oils, 92% organic. So a very, very high quality cream made with expensive ingredients. I mean, it doesn't matter what you buy, if it's got organic in the name, it's expensive. Food, skin products. That's just the way the world is. And in some cases, probably makes no difference. In others it will. There we go, lather number 2 done already. I find with creams you don't have to really mess about them as much. They tend to lather a lot easier than a soap in some cases. But as much as this lather is lovely, it's not a patch on a high quality soap in terms of how thick and dense it is. This is one of the better ones. Another good cream I recommend is Occam's, which is an Australian based company, but they no longer make the creams, so you can get hold of it. It's excellent cream, it will last you a long time. But like I say, they're no longer in business, so whatever's available in the shops now, I think my guards used to have them. I don't know whether they've got any stock left. But they're high quality creams as well. the natural scent, which I think was called Original, was a lovely scent. Have I told you this is the smoothest razor I've ever used? Now I'm even contemplating, with this razor and everyday shaves, a 2-pass shave, because the third pass, I've got to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot left on that third pass. I feel like I'm just scraping the blade over my skin for no reason. I do it mainly for the channel, if I'm honest. I think if I was off camera I would just do the 2-pass, because the with the grain this way covers most of my hair growth in terms of cross grain, and a lot of it at a sort of angle to the point where it's pretty much BBS. So we'll see. I'm just going to play it by ear. Personally, as a viewer of wet shavers on YouTube, I prefer 3 passes to watch. But like Ken says, he'll blitz out a 2-pass shave. I still enjoy it. But his chit chat in between is good fun, and it got some good stories and he's got good videos and stuff in between it. So. I've just watched Leroy this morning as well when I came back from the kids' soccer. I just couldn't sleep straight away, so I watched these straight razor shave. And I could tell before he shaved that he was really excited to use his straight. And then after that literally first half a stroke, I was like, oh shit, sorry mate. It just looked so uncomfortable. This razor is it actually frustrates me a little bit, this fucking razor, because had this razor been in production the day that I started wet shaving, I would probably have bought 2 or 3 more razors and then given up and just gone back to this instead of spending all my money on different razors. I personally and 100% wholeheartedly believe that had I started on this razor, it would probably be the only razor in my identity after 2 years. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a difficult razor to recommend to beginners because it's $100 Canadian with 1 plate delivered in the States. I think that's delivered in the US and Canada. I'm not sure, there might be small shipping. It's $112.50 shipped worldwide. Now, that's still quite a lot of money really for a razor when you look at it. Which is why generally when posts come up for beginners, I still recommend the Rockwell 6C. Now, if you get the Rockwell 6C and you love it, it's smooth and it's efficient and you like all the different adjustability, this Karve razor gives you the exact same thing, but it's smoother, it's a better shave, it's a better built razor in my opinion. Even looking at it, I believe it even looks better in person compared to what the Rockwell does on photographs. The tolerances on it are just so superbly spot on. You're not worrying about blade alignment ever. You just don't worry about things like that with this razor. It's off the charts brilliant, it really is. And I really stand by it, you know. I don't get paid for these videos. I definitely don't get paid for these videos in terms of these products. Yes, I have Google ads and things like that running on my channel, but I don't get paid to use people's products. I paid for this. I'm on bank, I'd never used it before. It came highly recommended by other guys, a couple of guys in Canada and guys in America. And I just had to grab one. 3-inch handle, which is the shortest handle they do. And I love a short handled razor. I don't know why I do, but the weight in this is still extremely hefty. I would say it's definitely over 100 grams still. I'm not sure what the weight is, I should actually weigh it. But it's just a phenomenal shaver. I can't go over how good it is. I really enjoy using it. I get a lot of joy out of using it. I mean, is that 6th use on the blade? 6 use on the blade? And not a single weeper anyway. Just brilliant. Post shave on Elvado products as well is just beautiful. It's really soft, and I think has it got coconut oil in it? I'm sure it does. Yeah, coconut oil. Now coconut oil, if you've never used it before, if you get some from the supermarket, just even cooking coconut oil, it doesn't matter, just pure 100% coconut oil, and just rub a little bit in your hands and then rub it on your face. Obviously not a lot, because a tiny bit of it goes a long way, but it'll give you a beautiful skin feel, and that's what I get from a lot of these products now that use the coconut oil. You know, the fats and all that other stuff's great, it's wonderful, but coconut oil for me is a superb thing for that. But the problem I find with coconut oil is if you put too much in, it takes slickness away. It's a very anti-slick cream. It's not a slippery cream when you get it on your fingers or anything like that. It's quite I don't know, it's like a friction when you rub your fingers together if you get it on your fingers, but it leaves your skin feeling very, very soft. It can be used on its own, 100% coconut oil, and it's very good for your skin. So it's good to drink as well, coconut milk and all that sort of stuff. Good to cook with the coconut oil. I use it for a lot of things. Shea Moisture Shave, Tea Tree Aftershave, and Bump Preventer. Love this stuff. I don't have much left. Oh yeah, there's hardly any burn. Now, just if you've never seen me use that before, it's the first time you've seen this product, the Shea Moisture Shave. If you have a shit shave, this stuff burns like all hell. It really stings your skin. So when you don't have that sting, you know you've had I mean, that's one of the best shaves I've had, really. Weeper free, cut free. My neck looks actually quite nice. It doesn't look all bright red as it normally does. That's the 6 use on a blade. So Karve razor, absolutely superb. So it's a 3-piece razor. So you unscrew your handle. It's actually a 5-piece razor if you take into account that is in 3 pieces itself. So the hole's beautifully set, it's just perfectly centered. Everything on this razor is precision, it really is. There's your base cap, which looks like that, or your actual safety bar cap, or whatever you want to call it. So you just pop that off. So that's just 100% solid brass, machined. And there's the blade in there. So I'm just going to pop this blade off and just have a look at it. Yep. So there you can see. Should hopefully be able to see 5 dots on there, which means that was a 6 shave. So 6 shaves so far, smooth as you like. I'm not even noticing a degradation in the blade at all. I think that's the right word. Feels brand new. It really does feel brand new, like the first time I swiped it on my face. What a shave. Really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed it. It's woke me up a little bit. I'm still tired, but it really woke me up. And I'm ready for work now. Really ready for work. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed that. Leroy, I hope you get either your straight re-honed or you get another straight honed one when you go over to China. It'd be nice to see it working. It's unfortunate to see you go through that. I was actually quite excited to see you use a straight, because it's something that I've wanted to use for a long time, but I don't have anyone local to me that would actually be able to hone it and look after it for me. And I'm not in a position financially just to keep sending my razor away whenever it needs honed. Although people tell me it doesn't need honed a lot, and you just strop it, but that's another thing I'm not too flash on, maybe trying to learn how to strop as well. But you got to start sometime, I think, to use a straight, or at least use it once so you can say I've used it and I didn't like it or I did like it. So that's where I'm at. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.